Mic check. Hello everyone, and this will be a video tutorial on how to get a perfect or near perfect score on your English FOA. I think I got 29 out of 30. It was pretty good, and I'm going to tell you how I approached my FOA. So FOA is basically 15% of the whole grade, and it's something that is within your control because you get to pick your piece of primary text, right? And that's the essential key thing. There's lots of different examples like group discussion, role play, presentation, but in my opinion, the best way is to get a solid oral presentation analysis of the text. Basically get a good research question. Right, so when we look at the FOA, it's marked 10 marks for Criterion A and B, and 5 marks each for Criterion C. As you can tell, there's a large emphasis on A and B. Basically, Criterion A is about knowledge and understanding, so like the history lesson, like giving a good, what does it say here? Excellent knowledge and understanding. Basically knowing what you're talking about, knowing the history, the cultural context, social context behind everything. B, understanding how language is used, is basically about all of the peel raw paragraphs, point evidence analysis, linking to the research question, or if you have one, audience interpretation, readers' response, and writer's intention. Peel raw. If you look at my last video, I talked about that. Organization is very easy to get 5 out of 5, and language, basically, it's linked to what your tone is and the precise language. Right? If you're giving a presentation or analysis, you got to give precise terminology. So I have my FOA activity, which is 28 slides long, but I actually spent only 20 minutes talking, or 15 to 20 minutes talking about it, because I like really fast slides. I don't know about you, but if there's a long chunk of text and the speaker speaks, like, it gets really boring. But if my one is fast paced, like, the audience will be extremely excited, like going slide after slide after slide. And I have a Word document to back it up, what I'm saying, but I memorize this Word document. I don't like reading off a piece of paper. So yeah, that's basically my FOA structure in a nutshell. So something humorous, love to give FOA, give a rationale of what it is about, and always, this is my style, copy the syllabus statement to make it clear that you are talking about one of the things. Like, your main thing is to get a really good primary text so you can analyze the shit out of it. So like, my one is about language and social relation, and specifically my question is about comparing and contrasting discrimination against Indonesia's ethnic minority group over time. And I stated my personal significance and how it is significant to me. And I gave a basic overview, right, of my primary text and what is it about. I stated, like, my primary text is actually a trailer of a film called The Act of Killing, which is very, very, very interesting, and there's lots of deep analysis that can be said. The key lies in the primary text. My one was a trailer. Your one could be a piece of speech, could be something else. I don't know, but it has to have lots of beef and juice that you can analyze lots about it. Criterion A is easy to get 9 to 10 out of marks. That's just giving a history lesson and telling the audience and the teacher that you know what you're talking about. But when you're talking about Criterion B, the close analysis, those key words, like picking out why the author, the reader's intention, the audience interpretation at that particular point, right? That is the key. So I stated my primary text. I gave background information, so that helps a lot. I mean, just getting this diagram itself is extremely complementary towards the Criterion C organization, to show that I'm talking about this, I'm giving background information, I'm showing to you gaps, and then we're gonna go through a secondary text or a supplementary text. By the way, you can have as many supplementary texts as you want. I had one, and I had the close analysis of the primary text, which was the trailer itself, and then the effect to the audience and conclusion. I brought together a supplementary text because my one was contrasting and comparing the discrimination over time. So this trailer is actually about what it is currently, right? But the killing or the discrimination currently. But my supplementary text was what is it before. So I don't have any supporting evidence on what it was like before. So I had to bring a supplementary text or a secondary text to help my analysis. So I gave background context. So this helps a lot with Criterion A. And basically my speech is somewhere in here, but I memorized it. I kind of forgot it. It was like 8 months ago, sorry. And then I gave gaps. Gaps is always a good place to start it off. GAPS, genre. What is a genre? My one was make it really specific. Documentary film with does what? Right? Challenges individuals who participate in Indonesian killings to reenact their mass killings in however way they wish to do so. So that's pretty interesting. What is your intended audience? A. And justify your reason. What is the purpose of this text? And what is the style of this text? Right? And then I justified my reason that it's hard to find a primary source, hard to find supplementary information 50 years ago because there wasn't anything to compare and contrast before and after, because that was my research question. The after was easy, which is the trailer itself, right? And then what it was before, I had to bring about a supporting text and then talk about that. And then this is where I brought my close analysis. This is Criterion B, where specific word choices, close analysis. Why was the word pieces used, right? And then analyze about it. Why was this word used? And then talk about the language, the audience reaction at that particular time, the reader's response, the writer's intentions, some alternative interpretations, right? Why? And then I even said specifically Criterion B, like close analysis. So whatever text you're doing, get a good mix between a historical lesson, like giving the historical social context and all of that, as well as the close analysis, because I gave screenshots into specific points of the trailer, right? And then with that in mind, I talked about the intended audience, the director's motivation, and answering my research question. You don't have to have a research question, but I recommend you do because it will keep you focused throughout. So what it was like before and what it was like after. Before was the supplementary text, after was my primary text and all of that, right? And then always end with ethos, pathos, and logos. I mean, I love it. It's just easy marks, and it knows that you're concluding the whole thing. Yeah, it's just always easy marks. Ethos, credibility, pathos, appealing to someone's emotion, and logos, and logic, data, reasoning. Why was it good? Yeah, ethos, pathos, logos. Similar with this is really similar with P1 analysis, where it's not unseen P1 text, but it is seen because you get to choose. You are in control of everything. So I think, oopsies, with hard work, with memorizing everything, and just giving a good, clear, and clean structure as demonstrated here. I just like it in a really systematic way. I think you can ace your FOA no problem at all. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this video tutorial has helped you.